and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds in the middleweight. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight.
It's working the body.
A flush hook scores well for him. Boom Boom's proving to be elusive. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
You see him holding on. Gets rid of that effort.
He's tired.
Wow, what an uppercut. Halfway through round number 2. Targeting that straight left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Boom Boom's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Final 10 seconds.
One.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Boom Boom. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Boom Boom's able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Uppercut.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A lot of people may think he's putting forth a good effort just by throwing punches, but his corner would disagree. He is not being effective.
No, not at all. And why?
Oh, what a left hand. Boom Boom's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Getting caught up. You're getting caught up.
Boom Boom's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. That's an impactful right hand by Boom Boom.
You're not focusing.
Boom Boom's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Focus. Come on, get focused. You're still not moving.
He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Keep moving.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
You're doing great.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Good left hand able to land.
Relax, relax.
No, he missed that right.
Pace yourself. Looking good.
Nice block. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Boom Boom's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good defense, just covering up down low. This round comes to an end.
All right.
A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Well, the quick read on this guy, if you watch this fight so far, is that he just doesn't jab enough.
And that's the most basic thing in the world. You need that punch to make everything else happen.
Unload more punches.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Hook, hook.
Halfway into round number 5 here. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Uppercut.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Nice solid left hand scored by Boom Boom.
You're doing great. Move your head.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you could do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case, because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Good, good.
Halfway through round 6. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, and now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a
great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Come on, kid. Focus.
What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Boom Boom. Blocks that belt line well. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now. But you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find a way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
Yeah, he's got to answer those questions.
Oh.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Throw him off with some head. That's it.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Boom Boom's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
Nice. Looking good.
Not able to land the headshot. Boom Boom's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Good.
Able to land with the right. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Boom Boom. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Yeah, give him warning.
Boom Boom's left, working well that time. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Halfway through the 9th round. Great movement to get away from those punches. Good looking uppercut that time. Little head hunting with the left. Boom Boom's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Boom Boom's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
Now, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart in there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving. He's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. Needs to shorten them up a little.
Keep working the
Just
jab.
not there. Straight right hand off the mark. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Nice work, nice work. You're not supposed to take
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Boom Boom showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
Come on, kid. Unload.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end.
I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand?
He's put forth a very good performance the last few rounds, and it's paid off on Teddy's scorecard. The start of round number 11, and this is a much closer fight than it was just a few rounds ago.
Well, it goes to show you that he's doing now what he was capable of doing, what we expected him to do from the beginning. He's putting punches together, and he's being steady.
Double up your punch.
Boom Boom's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Nice. Use the jab.
Good flush, straight left hand. Scored well up top. Halfway through this 11th round. A well-targeted jab that time. How about that left hand? Good smooth work by Boom Boom. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Back to the body. Keep working the body.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Good exchange. He fires back.
You got this one.
There's a nice left hand able to get in. Halfway through this 12th and final round. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight.
Keep working the body.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Boom Boom. Last 10 seconds of the fight. The judges have put down their scores as we come to the end of a very exciting back-and-forth fight. Let's send it up to the ring announcer to hear which way it goes. Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. Unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.